Hey everyone, Todd Vandermyde back here for Freedom Steel. Former NRA contract lobbyist and Illinois gun law guru. So we have some breaking news tonight at 7:11 p.m. I received an email from the State Police Firearms Services Bureau, the Gun Dealer Licensing Division. And I'll read this for you. Dear FFL, the following FAQ was posted to the Illinois State Police homepage. Question: does the Macon County case 2023-CH-3 completely strike down the Protect Illinois Communities Act and render it unenforceable across Illinois? Answer: the current Macon County judgment and any TRO entered in other actions are only applicable to the specific plaintiffs and defendants in those actions. More information will be forthcoming as additional rulings transpire through the state and federal courts and when the Illinois Supreme Court rules on the matter. Illinois State Police Firearms Services Bureau. So there's been a lot of back and forth out there about whether or not the Macon County case is statewide. Yes, the judge ruled it was facially unconstitutional. Yes, the appellate court has upheld the rulings against the act in that and other cases. And because the act was declared facially unconstitutional by the circuit court judge, the Attorney General's office did a direct appeal up to the state Supreme Court, who has agreed to hear this case and will be having oral arguments on it sometime in May. So, where this causes some problems is if there were FFLs that were operating under the premise that there was, in fact, a statewide injunction, the state police have the enforcement mechanism through the Illinois Gun Dealer Licensing Act to turn around and go in there and start pulling inspections. And if the dealer was part of one of the TROs and only sold to individuals who were covered by the TROs, they're probably going to be fine. Just an opinion, not a legal advice, just an opinion. However, if an FFL thought that there was a statewide injunction in place, was not a member of one of the actions as a named party, and turned around and started selling guns again, or parts, or magazines, but guns are the only real traceable stuff. Guns are the serialized items, and state police can pull inspections and look at that. And if they were not part of one of the named parties, and if they were selling to people that were not named plaintiffs in the action, then I think they could have a problem. And if the state police, they've already shut one dealer down up in Loves Park, and they came in, pulled his stuff. If ATF, the ATF regs that went into effect about 10 years or so ago said that you had to be compliant with all local laws and stuff. They'll check your zoning, they'll check, whatever they have to. And if you need to have a state license in order to operate, if that state license is suspended or whatever, they can pull your federal license. And then what? So with all of this, the state police, I would assume, on advice from the Attorney General's office, are taking the position that the Macon County judgment is only good for the named parties, the named plaintiffs. And with that, there may be enforcement action coming down the line. We have reason to believe from some intel that they have been receiving complaints about things. That could be anti-gunners. That could be anti-gun legislators who pick up on things on social media or in other roundabout ways and then turn around and, forward that information to the state police. We believe that's what happened in the Loves Park case, that a potentially legislator found out about that store and reported them to the state police. And I wouldn't put it past any of these guys to do that. Remember, they ran half the gun dealers out of business with their gun dealer licensing law. If you get your license pulled or suspended by the state police, you're now going to be facing an administrative hearing. You're going to have to hire a lawyer. You're going to have to go through all that. It's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars. And if they find you violated the law, and they decide that the first offense, they're only going to give you a $10,000 fine, you got to pay that before you can go back to, selling guns again. And then you got to clean up the mess with ATF. So this is the latest and greatest coming down from the state police. We'll see what other guidance comes down from them. It's anybody's guess. We've heard some different rumors and things in the pipeline. So with all that, short update. Tomorrow there will be oral arguments in the New Jersey challenges going on. That's going to be a bit interesting. That judge has been fairly upfront about what she thinks New York says and borderline hostile towards the AG's office once the AG started to, try to pick a fight with the good judge. So that'll be interesting. We're waiting for a decision in the Atkinson case in the Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals. We're waiting on a series of other decisions coming out of California. So the dam could be breaking any day now. So stay tuned here. So as always, please hit the like, subscribe button, copy and paste this link and pass it around to all your friends and social media. Don't forget, we'll have links below for our patches and that kind of stuff. But as always, don't forget to contribute. These lawsuits cost money. We're not being bankrolled by big money dollars from anybody. We're fighting for this on our own here in Illinois, and anything you guys can do to help out, it's always, this stuff is the bills are starting to roll in, and this is gonna start racking up pretty quick. So with all that, stay safe, guys. More to come tomorrow, and as always, frag out.